Reach out and touch something. A wall, a mug, your own face. You feel it. Solid. Right there. Physics has bad news. You did not touch it. You have never touched anything. Ever. To understand this, we need to look at what you and the wall are actually made of. Atoms. An atom has a tiny dense nucleus in the middle. Around it, electrons. Almost everything between is nothing. Empty space. If an atom were the size of a football stadium, the nucleus would be a marble at the center. The electrons would be a few specks of dust drifting around the upper rows. Everything else is vacuum. About 99.9999% of you, by volume. Now here is the obvious follow-up question. If you and the wall are mostly empty space, why don't you fall through it? The answer is not gravity. It's not friction. It's a rule of quantum mechanics that took physicists decades to figure out. And it was discovered, in 1925, by an Austrian physicist named Wolfgang Pauli. Quick aside about Pauli. He was famous in physics for two things. 1, being a genius. 2, being the most caustic critic any of his colleagues had ever met. His most famous quote is, about another physicist's paper, that it was, quote, not even wrong. Anyway, in 1925, Pauli discovers a rule. No two electrons can occupy exactly the same quantum state at the same time. It is called the exclusion principle, and it has a strange consequence. Electrons cannot be squeezed into the same place as other electrons. When you press your hand against the wall, the electrons in your hand approach the electrons in the wall. They cannot share the same state, so they push each other away, strongly. The closer they get, the more the force grows. The feeling of solid contact you experience is that resistance. Your atoms never actually meet the wall's atoms. There is always a tiny gap, about 1 nanometer, a millionth of a millimeter. What you call touch is your nervous system reading that electromagnetic standoff. The pressure on your fingertip is real. The contact is not. By the way, this also applies to people. Every hug you have ever received was technically a controlled electromagnetic repulsion. Two people in love are, at the atomic level, two clouds of electrons that have agreed not to touch. So in simple terms, you are 99.9999% empty space. You have never touched another human being. Pauli figured this out 100 years ago. When he died, his colleagues said the universe lost the only person it could not insult. Sleep on that.